You do want some ice cream, don't you, naughty boy?
Actually, rainbow sherbet ice cream sounds really good right now, not gonna lie.
I am not gonna lie.
Dude, I'm gonna milk you dry and make ice cream with your.
I think you need to get shot in the fucking
I
head.
barely did my life.
You've never.
Oh yeah. Can you describe your experience?
Is it like?
I mean, I've tried. I just can't squirt properly.
What's up, guys? I know you're probably thinking right now, who is this dude? Why did you put him on this goddamn video? And what did he do this time? Well, this guy, his name is NovaOnline. And we're going to be talking about the most recent information that came out about him. So the whole style of this video is a little bit different. So I hope you guys, like that. Just leave a comment and like and let me know if you guys want more like this. But yeah. We're just going to be talking about everything that just came out about NovaOnline. And if you already know who he is, then yeah, you know that he's the one guy that just basically just does Wingstop reviews and then does a monster review at his church. And not even just that. That's just like barely the beginning of his hellhole. There's so much more that I found out recently about him. It kind of just baffles me a little bit, to be honest. To just basically sum up who NovaOnline is, he's basically just some random person who just decided to basically just go on TikTok one day, on the internet basically one day, and just show off his presence. And just by seeing how he looks and the way how he speaks, it lets you know so much that he's not a normal person at all. He's not. The TikToks seem normal at first, It's kind of like any other cliche TikTok, He's going to try to do like food reviews, or he's going to try to, basically just vent whenever he can. But at first it seems somewhat normal, but then at one point in time during a live stream, he revealed a lot of dark things about himself. And then after that first incident, when he basically exposed himself, almost ever since then that day, he's just been trolled constantly. Not even just by trolls, but like many content creators as well. But like, it's for good reason though. Rumors came out, not even rumors. Many people have speculated that he is a groomer. He is a predator. An internet predator. And at first, it was just speculation because of course when you look at the guy, you don't want to judge a book by its cover, but when you look at this guy, can you really trust him around children? Or your pets, if anything. We'll get to that later on. Basically, he would always have these Discord servers. At first, of course, if you're like a social media content creator, you're going to need Discord, to like keep close with your fans, or even try to promote a lot of your stuff. No, he didn't do that for that reason. He used Discord to just get a group of as many minors as he can, and then mixture of quote-unquote fans to be in the servers, when most of those quote-unquote fans were just trolls trying to just basically get him caught red-handed. And red-handed they did. He got caught up in the most weirdest like scenario that any person could ever even consider even being in. For some reason, he has a fetish of just being a baby. I don't really know what it's called specifically, but he's really into that kind of stuff. He likes to wear diapers, and he likes to roleplay as well while doing that stuff. And there's even a video clip of him singing Twinkle Twinkle Little Star on a phone call. And I'm pretty sure the person that he was on the call with was of course just trying to get the video off of him, of course, because that's what it seems like when I seen the video. But like, yeah, it's just pretty like disturbing, honestly.
Twinkle, twinkle, will die.
He peed in his diaper. There's no fucking way. There's no fucking way.
How I wonder why you are
His dick is probably covered in piss.
For real.
up above the world so high, like a diamond in the sky.
Meow.
Twinkle, twinkle, will die. How I wonder what you are.
You did so good.
Aww.
I love your singing voice.
So as you guys have seen right there, Nova is a very, very disgusting individual. He likes to roleplay as a baby, and then talk about how he makes a messy diaper, and to add on to it, he talks to minors and all of his Discord servers. He's had more than one Discord server, many different times, and through all those times, he's talked to many different minors, and then it went to just grooming, showing off his diaper, asking the most weirdest questions that no 20-year-old should be asking a minor. Well, he's 20 now, but during the time, he was still an adult. And either way, that's bad. That's bad. Sometime after this, when these first leaks came out about, this stuff and the messy diaper, he had went off on a TikTok live, and as I'm going to show you right now, he's just basically going on, like, talking nothing. He's just screaming the whole time, just blaming everybody but himself.
Be fun, but all you want to do is falsely accuse them of crap they never did. Y'all aren't being legitimate. Have you ever seen an episode of Darman? You would know to not be an people you don't know nothing about. Don't judge people before you get to know them. Proof my photoshopped. It's been proven. You're in timeout for like 5 minutes. Then I'll turn back on speaking privileges. Maybe. Now you better effing behave. You guys need to get a job instead of wasting your fat on small TikTokers. Those are clearly effing photoshopped. And if I can, I'll get my effing lawyers into this. You guys have no effing father. This is you, and this hand is me.
So some of the info that I'm getting all this from is going to be a mixture of video clips that I got from my closest homie Mayor Menace and a lot of different YouTubers as well. So shout out to all those people, and yeah. But as you've seen right there though, he basically is just going on a rant and basically saying that it's fake, it's photoshopped, you guys have nothing on me, screw you guys. And then next thing you know, right after this, he gets caught up again. After that live stream was posted up on the internet, a lot of people had decided, you know what, this is our chance to just get his attention, let's just give him the attention he wants. He wanted it so badly, and he got it. So he started to become viral, and a lot of trolls had decided to just raid his streams, every other stream, and it got to a point where he personally had said himself that he got kicked out of his church. That's crazy to me, to be honest. And this is when he started to go live on TikTok again, basically doing the same thing as the first time, basically going off on everybody, trying to not take accountability, and then just go and talk shit, as the usual.
I'm at my breaking point! You're effing trolls who have nothing else better to do! You guys have anything else better to do than check out your fat asses and your fucking universe!
Nova is pretty much an individual who isn't gonna take accountability for his actions or for anything that he says. He just doubles down on it and just blames everybody else around him for what he does. And worst part of it is, he even fights with his family as well. It's just sad because the family even seems as they don't even want to deal with his shenanigans anymore. But then yet, they tolerate it though. Of course, because that's their son or that's their nephew, because he's had a back and forth relationship with his father and his uncle. And there's many clips of him going back and forth with his uncle like that. And this is what I was going to talk about, because this is what's part of the leaks as well. What's really funny is, this isn't the first time that Nova's been leaked. There's been many different times where he's been leaked. And a lot of people have told him, why don't you just get off the internet? Haven't you learned from this? And he hasn't. He really hasn't. Especially recently. Oh no. He's going to learn this time. I hope so, at least. I just got so caught off guard when I got tagged on Twitter, and I had seen the leaks were posted by this account called Neil Dinky. And when I seen all the other people that were tagged, I already knew, okay, well, I'm familiar with Mayor Menace. That's my closest homie. And then once I started to see, like, Smokey or, Kiwi, it started to become serious. Of course, this is, like, a serious thing. And so I looked into the doc. And when I seen the doc, oh my goodness, I could not believe what I have saw. I honestly thought this was fake. I really did. But, of course, Nova being Nova, this is obviously real. Like, right away when we open this doc, we can just see Nova's uncle going crazy on him. I mean crazy. Basically just saying, hey there, just me again. I thought I'd pass a little something on to you. You keep bad-mouthing me online to people that don't fucking know me and keep talking shit about me. I'm going to send people to your house to kick your ass. You understand me? I got plenty of them here that'll do it. Keep fucking around and I'm going to turn you into the cops. You understand me? I've had enough of you and your bullshit and your fucking lies and your fucking game plan because you're some sick little fucking fairy perverted PDF file. You hear me? Like, and it's crazy. Going all in on him. And then on the right, he's just talking to somebody, don't know who it is, but he's basically telling them what he had just heard from his uncle. I'm freaking out. You good? Not really. What happened, Nova? My uncle texted me saying he's gonna have someone kick my ass. Wait, what? Why? Tell your mom. People are texting him talking shit. It's not my fucking fault. I'm not the one breaking the fucking law. Okay. And it's just crazy because he's saying he's not the one breaking the law when he's sent like pictures of his dirty diaper and basically just weird messages to minors many different times through group chats. But apparently he's not breaking the law though, right? He's not breaking the law though. We're still on the first section of the doc, by the way. This is Nova's uncle still going off on him, basically saying funny fucked up old busted people have more friends being in the hospital than you have, period. Now that's sad, and listening to some of the comments, people see you as a loser and a whiny joke. Come on, dude, you're better than that. And then goes on telling him, okay, you want people messaging me, talking shit? Here's one for you. I'm giving the internet cop who's looking for info on you. Well, I'm giving him what he wants, just to teach you a lesson. Your quote-unquote friends just buy you a ticket to the system. I hope you enjoy being some... I'm not going to read the last few texts, but he ends it off by saying, you're a sick little pervert, and your dad is spinning with disgust. And next thing you know, he tries to go ahead and respond to somebody else talking about what he had just saw. Yep, my uncle is pissed. Because of Neil? Nope. He just sent me a very fucking aggressive voicemail. What is he mad about? Let me get a screenshot. And then that's when he shows the voicemail that we had read off earlier. And in the middle right here, you can clearly see that he's basically guilty. He's trying to be saying, the last thing I fucking need is to be arrested. But what would you be arrested for? Beats me. But he doesn't know about my bad mental health. So this shows that Nova is like self-aware of his bad mental health, and he is aware that like his actions can get him arrested. But then yet he wants to play victim and say like he's never broken the law before. I don't know what to think of this guy, honestly. It's dumb. It's really funny because during this whole time, there'll be moments where Nova will text people on Discord basically telling them what he was told by his uncle. And then at one point, he had found out that someone got information on him, and then he basically was texting saying, God damn it, Neil. He got a low-cal YouTuber in contact with my uncle, FML. What's funny is, that is his favorite thing to say all the time. When he's mad, sad, or on live stream, just venting his feelings out, he'll just say FML. Like if that's gonna, repair all the damages that he's caused to, a lot of people around him, but I don't think he realizes that, but it doesn't. And it's crazy because then he tries to go out and basically say that his uncle is a racist, homophobic, transphobe, and etc. And to be for real, I wouldn't be surprised that his uncle is really like that, because do you not see how Nova is acting online? Like, I already showed you examples of what he is and what he does. So that should already set you in volumes that this man is not a normal person at all. He is definitely something that should be put on the registry, honestly. Now we're on the second part of the doc. This is Nova basically complaining to his friends, and I guess a love interest, about his loser lifestyle or something like that. So basically he says, I could have not lost my creator fund at a worse time. Why? Because I'm in $400 in debt, card negatives. Fuck my life. What's going on now? I hope everything gets better for you. And then he just goes off, like I said earlier. He just says FML, like, as always, when he gets mad. And then the person's like, what's going on? And then, of course, he wants to fucking die. And then the person tries to say, you matter. And then Nova's like, no, I fucking don't. We, like, do not do anything. We have people who love you. Please stop. You are loved. I haven't had a job for fucking months. I have no money coming in, and I live like a fucking slob. I'm better off fucking rotting. You can get money, and you can continue cleaning the house. Does your mom not clean and help? Just keep applying. You will get something. I promise. And then right here, he's just basically talking about how they denied his appeal. And he's just spamming. Just spamming on the keyboard, because, of course, he's pissed off. Looking at this doc, I just die on the inside because this is just sad and so pathetic of Nova. He's saying, I'm in love with two people. Who are you in love with? I have a girl I used to work with, and my non-binary partner too. Does your partner know you're in love with somebody else? I told her. I just can't, dude. And then right here on the other text, he's talking to somebody else, asking him basically like how he is. Are you okay? For real though. You scared me. Physically, yes. Mentally, no. It'll get better, man. We'll see. Can you, like, express ship me some Jack when you get the chance? What? Jack? I'm convinced my aunt didn't take her fucking meds. This day is getting worse and worse. And then it says FML, of course. I don't know what he means by Jack. I'm confident he's saying Jack in the Box. Like, if anything. But, like, yeah. I couldn't imagine really being that pathetic, though. That you just start to ask, people to send food to you. Or something like that. If that's what he's, like, talking about. But you get my point. That's just completely pathetic. It really is. Now, this is when it starts to get more crazy in the doc. Basically, this confirms that NovaOnline's is a furry. Yeah. He is the most weirdest furry to top it all off. It's already bad enough that you talk to minors, you wear diapers, and then you send pictures of those same dirty diapers to those minors, and then you're a furry to add on top of that. I don't know what is worse than all those combinations together. Probably COVID, and, I'm not going to say all those other stuff, but, like, yeah, that is definitely a bad combination to have, Nova. It really is. And then it's crazy because they're asking him, what's your persona? We can draw your character for you. Oh, well, I lost a picture of it. I think it was a fox. And it's just like, ugh. Like, I'm gonna be real with you. I don't like furries like that. Then it's not my thing, but if you are into that thing, just do your own thing, bro. And keep your space to yourself. But Nova, though, he needs to go to jail. He needs to go to jail. Like, really. Now, this part of the doc is just sad because he's just fighting with his mother and his aunt when, I guess, recently, his mother had a recent hospital visit. And so, like, I just feel bad for the mother, She's trying to survive, She wants to stay alive as best as she can. And then, her son is NovaOnline, It's already bad enough that he can't be a normal son. But then it makes it worse that he's doing all these weird things on the internet and then tries to play it off as the victim. He's saying, they're keeping my mom overnight. Hopefully she'll be alright. Those of us of fate will be praying for her. And I guess somebody had asked, how old are you? 17. And then, because this confirms right here that he had a 17-year-old in the chat during the time while he was basically talking about his mother and all that. Oh yeah, one question for TikTok. What's your favorite Indian food? And it's so random. It's so random. And then at the bottom, he tries to put, this server is 18 plus, mate. When I guess he didn't see the 17 right there. I'm assuming he just is acting like he didn't see it, but like, yeah. Of course this man is going to act like he didn't see the number 17, A lot of them are just like that. The perfect child basically told people in Discord that he got into another fight with his mother. And just letting you know, by the way, he has a history of doing this, like, a lot. So this isn't the first time that he's fought with his mother or uncle. My mom and I got into another fight, and this one was the worst one yet. What was it about, dude? I ended up breaking a fucking wall and a fucking door. Jesus Christ. What were you fighting about? It just got ugly. I can't help if I don't know what the fight was about. And then someone told them, send pictures of the damage. I know a guy in Idaho who might be able to fix it for really cheap. And then right here at the corner, it's gonna be okay. I fucking doubt it. My aunt ransacked my fucking room. What? Is she crazy? At this point, his family is getting tired of him. They're really getting tired of his shenanigans. They're getting tired of everything about him. They just want him out of the house. I'm surprised they haven't even kicked him out yet. But to be fair, if my son was acting the way how Nova is, I wouldn't want him to be seen in public either. I wouldn't want him to be in public at all. Like, really, I would probably call the police. Really, to finish off this whole doc, this right here basically just tells everybody that Nova's Online does not care about his financial situation at all. He's willing to just spend money and put himself in debt just because. Just ordered my first ever smartwatch, and not one of these shitty ones. It's a Pixel watch. It's my first good smartwatch. That's actually kind of sick. I mean, that's really cool, but aren't you trying to become financially secure? I bought it on credit, so it's a bill I'm already paying. And this is crazy. It's crazy because he's saying this like if he's got it all worked out or that he's got it handled, when he had just mentioned earlier that he's in the negatives. Negative 400, by the way. Trust me, I've been in the negatives before, but not that much, okay? I fixed my problem within a day. He hasn't. He's still in debt. So from looking at this whole doc, I'm sure you guys are thinking, well, is that it for Nova? Is he gonna quit the internet? Is he actually gonna leave? No. I'm sure he's not. He's gonna see these leaks, and he's gonna do a mixture of everything. He's gonna try to ask people who leaked it, or he's not gonna take accountability saying it's photoshopped, or just all the above, really, you know. But as Neil Dinky said on the doc, there's more coming soon. And I was surprised because I'm thinking, like, there's no way. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no way. But I guess there's going to be more coming soon. So, I'm sorry that, like, this video was so long. But I just had to get this out because this information is just crazy to not put out. So, I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. And I hope you guys enjoyed this kind of content. You can leave a like, subscribe, and all that. In the next video, I'm definitely going to have to make another video about this. But if anything else comes out about this, I'm definitely going to make another one. So, I hope you guys have a nice day. Bye.